Welcome to another episode of Music Therapy. I am John Thewin, your resident mental health therapist, and today we are listening to Disturbed's The Light. Please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share this with a friend. It helps me a ton, and let's get right into the song.
Like an unsung melody, the truth is waiting there for you to find it. It's not a blight but a remedy, a clear reminder of how it began. Deep inside your memory, you turned away as you struggled to find it. You heard it call as you walked away, a voice will come from within the silence.
Wow. Oh my gosh, this video is so intense because it's in the first person and it shifts every few seconds. Wow, this is intense.
Turn away as you struggle to find it. You heard it call as you walked away, a voice will come from within the silence, and for what seemed an eternity, you waited hoping it would call out again. In the shadow beckoning, then your fear seemed to keep you blinded, and you're gone as you walked away. When you think of this forsaken, listen to me now. You need never feel broken again. Sometimes darkness can show you the light.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what an incredible line and vocalization there. His passion and his range is unparalleled in the world. I mean, so incredible. And so we're seeing from the perspective here of what looks like either a survivor of a burn or maybe even a injury of a war, and finding purpose in the suffering is so important to find yourself and to find that light that he's talking about. And sometimes you have to touch the darkness to see the light and to appreciate it to the point where you are grateful for that darkness. Like whether it's an injury, a mental health diagnosis, or a traumatic event in your life, there is so much to be grateful for if you've overcome it. It shows you how resilient you are and how you can overcome things that you otherwise thought were insurmountable.
Sometimes darkness can show you the light. In unforgivable tragedy, the answer isn't where you think you'd find it. Prepare yourself for a reckoning, for when your world seems to crumble again. Don't be afraid, don't turn away. You're the one who can read and find it. Don't let hope become a memory.
Wow, don't let hope become a memory. What power hope has in terms of healing things in your life. If you don't have hope, you could have all the money, all the riches in the world, but if you don't have hope of a better future, of a better life, life is really exhausting because there's nothing better to live for. And so this guy is really struggling with getting a job, with finding his place in the world, given his injuries, given his scars, literally visible on his face. And the thing with mental health and the thing with, trauma is that they're not visible to the outside. If you break your arm, you're going to see someone's wearing a cast and they're obviously injured. But you never know fully what someone has gone through mentally and whether they have PTSD or they have major depressive disorder or suicidal ideation. And so kindness is such an important tool for helping anyone. But it's hard. It's hard to have a deformity, to have burns, to be on the spectrum or disabled to a degree where you can't fully express yourself the way you want to.
Don't let hope become a memory. Let the shadow permeate your
They kind of had some prolonged eye contact there. So sometimes nurses, or this maybe is a personal trainer or a physical therapist, helps him physically rehab himself. Maybe there is like this caretaking dichotomy sometimes where the caregiver will catch feelings for the patient because they're really healing and helping them to such a vast degree. And we see this in like Back to the Future with Marty and his wife. But psychologically, it's a known concept.
So let the door can be open again. Within your darkest memories lies the answer if you dare to find it. Don't let hope become a memory. When you think God is forsaken, listen to me now. You need never feel broken again. Sometimes darkness can show you the light.
Woo! Unreal. Wow, oh my goodness. And I love his line here about being broken. You don't ever have to be broken again. And there is a great saying, it's the world breaks everybody, but at the end, some people are strong in the broken places. And that makes me emotional because we're all going to age, die eventually. And some of us, will suffer and it'll be hard. But if you have been broken in your life, and you've become resilient and accustomed to it and kind of conditioned for it, you can become resilient and comfortable in those broken places. And as weird as that sounds, we have such a propensity as humans to endure and to overcome things that are so excruciating. And I think that building mental toughness, building your inner strength is such an important part of mental health.
Your soul, you need strengthening, toughening. It takes a minute to rekindle the fire burning in you. Ignite the fire within you.
Light the fire within you. Abso-freaking-lutely. Whatever gets you up in the morning that makes the hours pass by like minutes is your passion and it's your purpose. And whether that's gardening or being a good mother, being a good father, all of those, that's why we're here. We're here to serve each other and to help each other be better. And that fire within you will go dormant if you don't honor it. And if you're doing things you don't want to do all your life, and sometimes we do have to do things that we otherwise wouldn't want to do, and that's part of being an adult. But finding our passion, tapping into it, like for me, I love music, I love therapy, it's a great intersection. What's an intersection for you? What helps that ignite that fire for you? Drop it in the comments below. I would love to hear it and respond to you. And right there, I think that he's seeing the light here with that nurse or with that physical therapist, that she helped him heal, and now he's like functional again. Looks like he can walk. He's at a coffee shop, and now he has maybe the best romantic relationship of his life. And it's so amazing how some people can transform their trauma into post-traumatic growth instead of post-traumatic stress disorder. If you reframe that a little bit and say, hey, how can I grow from this trauma? There's a lot to see and do.
Darkness can show you the light. Don't ignore. Listen to me now.
Wow, so they are romantic. Looks like they're sharing a place here.
You need never feel broken again. Sometimes darkness can show you the
Oh my God. What a voice of an angel and a demon all in one. And to know what he's been through, David Draymond has lived many, many lives, many traumas, losing his girlfriend to suicide, inside the fire. It shows you that no matter what you've been through, you are not alone and you can overcome it with the proper help. And if you have people that can care about you throughout it, you can get through anything. Wow, so inspiring. This music video was on point because not many people will think they'll ever have a life after enduring those type of burns or injuries, but this video illustrates that you can overcome anything. So inspiring, and I have worked with people who have overcome similar insurmountable odds, and it is so amazing to see how strong we are. And sometimes you don't know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice you have. And that's what this video really says to me, is like, we don't know how strong we are until we're in that situation where we're broken. And then you have to put the pieces back together and decide never to be broken again. Wow, so emotional, so powerful. Thank you so much for recommending the song Rebel Babe Connor 9064. Really appreciate you being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next music therapy episode, along with everyone else who watches. I appreciate you too.